Hey guys, it's Wave JTV back with another video. So today I'm going to talk about my experience, living in New York, being 18 years old, independent, but most importantly, leaving a toxic relationship. So please like, comment, subscribe, I'm definitely posting more videos in the future, so please, check those out. Anyways, I'm going to talk about my experience, from being independent, being 18 years old, and just leaving this relationship. So when I graduated as of June 2019, it was kind of hard, it was a lot being, 18 on my own and learning the ropes of everything, like after I left home, I want to say about 2 months after I graduated, it was a lot. But I had my, own car. I had over $5,000 in savings, probably a little bit more than that actually when I go back and check my receipts. So I had a lot of, ambition, money, and even a freaking car to support myself. So when I had moved into New York and I began my life, I'm thinking, wow, I'm really happy with this person. He makes me smile, his eyes, his heart, he's so genuine. He's everything that I've been looking for and I've yearned for, in a lot of family members or people that around me or maybe people in my life that have left a negative mark that, I wanted to make up for. So he was that light that I've always, wanted. He was that smile that I always looked forward to. He was that phone call, that text message that I would sit there and wait for. He was that everything that I was, just craving for almost, But unfortunately, as time went on, it was like I wasn't doing enough or I wasn't hardworking enough or anything like that, even though I worked 2 jobs. And when I wasn't working 2 jobs, I was working my other job, and I used to work early as hell in the morning. And I used to bust my ass, and I used to do everything that I could to make sure that me and my partner were okay. And it sucks that in a toxic relationship, people, it starts off with belittling you. So it was between I couldn't speak to my friends that I had in Jersey, even though I didn't have any new friends in New York, or trying to learn, okay, maybe I drinking or smoking or doing this and that, trying to learn what do I like, what do I want to do, how do I want to have fun and whatnot. I'm not a big drinker, smoking, here and there, but I that was a choice that I made, and that was something that, hey, if that's what I do, whatever, if you don't like that, I'll respect that. We compromise. That's one thing that I was raised on, compromise in any relationship that you have, friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. You learn that there has to be a middle that you both reach so that everyone's happy and that, there's respect and everything else along those lines. But unfortunately, in a toxic relationship that I was in, I wasn't allowed to have a say. I wasn't allowed to compromise. It was either that person's way or that was it. And then I was the wrong one, or they were threatening to leave me, threatening to hurt themselves, threatening to hurt me, or have hurt me physically. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things that I've endured verbally and stuff that I had to go through. And I learned that, what, I'm 18 years old, I'm young, I'm full of ambition, I'm full of life, and I don't deserve this treatment. And that's one thing I really hope that everyone takes from this video, is that no matter your mother, your father, your cousins, your uncle, your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, no one should ever make you feel less than, because you are greater than, everything that they say that you are, you have so much more to offer. And that's one thing that I wish I knew within myself, because maybe I would have saved myself the trouble of entering such a relationship. But, I wish that for everyone, no matter what, you matter, you have importance, you have value, you have all those great things, and that no one should ever tell you less than, unless you are really doing less than. But, work hard, focus, have your ambitions, make sure that you know who you are first before you enter a relationship or a friendship or anything. Because a lot of times people, when they enter toxic relationships, it's because of failed relationships from the past, with their family members or whatever, and they're trying to, you just run to different people because they show you kindness and they show you all these things that you never seen before. But then once you finally get those things, it's they almost rope you in. It's oh yeah, but then it's they show you a whole different person. I thought that I was in love with someone who genuinely respected me, would never put their hands on me, would never disrespect me, never talk down on me, never disrespect anyone around me. And yet all of those things happen, and it's unfortunate. But all I'm saying is, as a warning for everyone, just make sure you know who you are first. Because at the end of the day, people will really take advantage of you and just try to strip you of who you are and what you know and what you stand for. So, with my story and everything, I thought that this person, I thought, honest to God, like, I was madly in love with them. Like, I gave every last dollar out of my wallet to, even like if I didn't have like my own stuff together, my haircut or for my bills or nothing, like, I made sure that person had it because I really thought that they cared about me, they loved me, and I want to show them every which way that I trust them, I love them, and I will do anything I can to prove to them that, you know, I want them to know that I care. Like, I'm here for you. Like, whatever issues you had in the past or whoever hurt you, I'm different. And I want to show that person times 1,000. And it's unfortunate that they burned me in such a way where now, you know, like, it's okay. Like, you know, like some things, like, you know, like my car, like I did eventually sell because there were some issues with it. And, money comes and money goes, you know. But one thing I learned important, like, your character, yourself, your value, your worth is what will remain forever, and people will forever remember about you. And I was like, I'm not gonna let that person take away me, who I stand for, and belittle me and tell me that I'm less than, I'm boring to them, you know, I don't make them happy and everything else, making me feel miserable every single day. So then when I say, you know what, I'm leaving, I'm out, like, that's it. Like, you know, I have given you everything I can to show you that I love you, and you just don't seem to understand that, then why should I stay? And when I decide to leave and it's like, oh, I love you now and I care for you and I'll hurt myself if you leave. Like, that's so toxic. That's one thing, guys. Like, if a man ever says he's gonna hurt himself or he literally puts his hands on you and stuff, leave. Unfortunately, I saw both of those things and I had to go. And that's one thing, like, you know, it pains me because, like, some people I see, like, are in toxic relationships now. They're in toxic friendships, toxic, even, like, relationships with their own family. And it's like, you know, they don't know what to do because they love that person so much or they love those people so much. At the end of the day, you know, if they're running you and your whole soul and, like, they're tearing you down every which way, just go. Like, it's not worth it. Like me, I learned I'm 18 years old. I have, you know, a wonderful attitude for life. I love God, you know, like, I love my family, like, you know, I love, you know, just wanting to learn the world, wanting to travel, wanting to go to school, wanting to better myself every step of the way I can. And I was like, I'm not gonna let somebody else who's so miserable, who's so stuck in their past and their traumas bring me down. So that's one thing, like, just remember who you are and just get yourself up and go, you know, or get yourself up and say, you know what, I got it today. Like, if you have already left a toxic relationship or friendship and you're like, damn, like, I'm hurting right now, it's okay. Like, you're gonna be upset, you're gonna be hurt, you're gonna be crying over that person. You might be like, damn, like, we had some good times, like, because there were good times. And, you know, remember the bad times too. And unfortunately, the bad is gonna outweigh the good. And it's like, you know what, be strong, get yourself together, and keep going at the end of the day. You know, work hard. You know, right now, like, I got my 2 jobs. You know, I'm going to school in the fall. You know, I'm taking classes and everything now already. I'm about to get registered in. You know, like, I'm getting myself together, and I'm like, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let no one or nothing stop me or ever put me in a situation or a feeling where I'm less than, because I'm more than everything that they ever say that I am, and I can offer so much more for myself, and I deserve better. That's one thing, like, as someone who's leaving a toxic relationship or someone who's in it and is trying to leave, you deserve better, and you're going to find better. And fuck that person, fuck what the hell they did to you, fuck what they say about you, because they don't mean shit, and they're gonna miss you. And they're gonna miss you, like, no fucking, like, they're gonna miss you. They're gonna follow you from fake accounts and shit. They're gonna have their friends watch you, their family, like, everything. Like, don't worry about none of that, honestly. Like, just do you, grind, work hard, and success is the best revenge. My mother taught me that very fucking well. Success is the best revenge. And to all that are watching, stay true to you. Don't be hurting people out here, you know, like, y'all just focus on you. Don't be getting in relationships right now. Just really just have your fun, enjoy. Be young, like, be ambitious, like, just love God, just travel, just do all of that, honestly. Because, you know, a lot of people right now are still trying to figure themselves out, and, you know, to engage yourself in something so serious, like, some people just can't handle it. Some people are just not mature enough, even if they're 20, 25, 21, just 18, 19, whatever, bro. Like, we're all trying to figure ourselves out. And, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, especially toxic ones, like, they just keep holding on to the past, keep holding on to high school, keep holding on to their mommy and daddy and this and the third, and just can't learn to get help or just do better for themselves and see that, you know, you can be a beautiful person if you just work within. And then you can love those around you. So that's my video for today. I know it's kind of long, but thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, pop a follow my Instagram below. And yeah, stay tuned.